straight across.
Yeah.
An airplane. What is a plane? A plane is something that goes straight across.
Yes.
What is sea level?
Bro.
Sea level.
Okay.
None of this says curveizing or sea curve.
Bro, get the drink out this man's hand. Get the yak out his hand, please. He's making a fool of himself. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Bolo, and I'm coming to you with another video for educational purposes only. Today we're gonna be talking about Fraud Jamar, Lord Jamar Quad. This guy, man. And I want to just get this out the way. I love, and I mean love, conspiracy theories. Most of which I find to be stupid, but I find them to be not only interesting, but necessary. Skeptics and people that just have to question things are necessary in this world. Okay, because conspiracies exist, and people that dismiss them are, I believe, just as stupid as the people that come up with the most retarded ones. Reason being is because poor, uneducated people get busted for conspiracy daily. How many times do you see people get busted for human trafficking drugs, different conspiracies for whatever, welfare abuse? People conspire for all kinds of things. Do you not think that the most educated, rich with the most to gain would occasionally do it as well? Absolutely. So I'm always open-minded, willing to see, are the dots really being put together to make this a compelling case? I love conspiracy. That being said, the world is a globe. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you're really going off on this, you have some soul searching, and you are not a skeptic. You are just a contrarian, someone that just wants to go against shit just to go against shit. Now, this is Lord Jamar, who at some point was actually thinking with his head on straight. Now he's lost his mind, and this is him on the Godfrey podcast making an absolute fool of himself. And Godfrey and this other guy, Dante, feel like he's making a fool of himself, but they're his boy. So they were just like, look, we see he's getting really riled up about this. He's getting emotional, really gets into it. Let's not push back too hard because he's very amped up right now, got a little bit of liquor. But let's watch this tomfoolery.
That's fucking.
All right, so the question was, it was really low, is why can't you see like England from the United States?
Stupid. You will never see Europe from New York City. You know why? Because there's a thing called atmosphere. An atmosphere acts like a glass. It only allows you to see but so far.
Yeah, that don't make sense.
That's fucking stupid.
That was dumb.
So then how can you see the sun, moon, and stars? Or is it just like, what, 10 feet high, 20 feet? Like, what's the, I mean, these are very simple things that you could just ask a question that totally shatters this, what he thinks is a deep question or deep response. Like, oh, it's the atmosphere. That's why. And it's like, well, why can't I see up? I can see up for miles and miles and miles. I can see stuff that is so far away that I would never even think about being able to touch.
It's far as fuck away anyway.
You can see things that are mad far that you shouldn't be able to see, where it should be under the, first of all, what's it called? The horizon. Right?
Yes.
What's the root word of horizon? Horizontal.
Right.
What is horizontal?
Bruh. When these are your arguments when it comes to science, this is when I can't take you seriously, because I actually looked into this. I went in thinking it was bullshit. And after doing my due diligence, I came back out saying, yeah, this is absolute bullshit. The world is not flat. For me, it wouldn't matter either way. I mean, I don't know why people are so gung-ho on it, but hey, look, if you were to somehow prove it, good on you, but I highly skeptical on it being flat.
Horizontal, straight across.
Yeah.
An airplane. What is a plane? A plane is something goes
flat.
straight across.
Yes.
What is sea level?
Bro.
Sea level.
Okay.
None of this says curveizing or sea curve.
Bro, get the drink out this man's hand. Get the yak out his hand, please. He's making a fool of himself. And they know that and they feel that.
Right.
Or
nautical curve or aqua curve or
we measure distance in straight miles. We don't measure them in degrees and all of that. We measure them going straight. If you're going south, how come it's not downhill the whole way?
Bruh. This is some of the most stupid shit you could actually ever even imagine. And they're not gonna push back too hard. Godfrey, kind of shame on you. Because you're like, oh, kind of makes sense. You just amping this man up, knowing full goddamn well he was wrong. Now you can watch this whole thing on In Godfrey We Trust podcast. If you want to watch it, it's fucking hilarious. I suggest you watch it because if you want an unironic comedy show, this is it right here. Okay, now we're going to go to his debate because he kind of threw out a challenge. And this guy Dante, who knew he was full of crap but didn't really know how to articulate it because he's not a scientist, found a guy that could articulate it to have a debate with Jamar, and it's a train wreck. Okay, this is I'm only gonna give you a snippet, obviously, because I don't want to take the guy's content and just give it all away. Go to Professor Dave Explains, but this is a massacre. But here we go, just a little bit. He's gonna talk about gravity because he does not believe in gravity.
So we just have absence of matter next to pressurized air.
Yes, which sticks to the Earth because of gravity, which again you pretend doesn't
Which
exist.
sticks to the Earth, so it's spinning with the Earth
I have the definition.
at 1,000 miles an hour.
Okay, so
I have the definition.
really jump into all the favorite talking points. So the Earth spins once per day.
Bro.
That's what a fucking day is. Did you know that?
Yeah, because Jamar thinks that the world is spinning at thousands of miles an hour when it's literally spinning once per day. It takes 24 hours for the revolution. It's insane that he doesn't even know that.
Do you know what a day means? It's how long it takes the Earth to spin around one time. So all of this 1,000 miles an hour bullshit just makes you sound like an idiot because it spins once a day. It spins at half the rate of the hour hand on a clock. Not so fast, is it?
Well,
The face of embarrassment. He's gonna basically rage quit here and tell Godfrey to kick him off the broadcast or he's leaving.
Pretty funny shit, huh?
Yeah, really funny.
Yeah. Any response?
Yeah. You're full of shit.
Am I full of shit about what a day is? Is a day 24 hours? What's a day, dude? Tell me what a day is.
I got
First
a
of
question.
all, go ahead.
What are we living on then? If it's not flat, so some people say it's not.
So people are upside down
What
on the ball
are
because
we-
of gravity.
Upside down?
Yeah.
What's upside down? Why upside down? What is it?
He's gonna ask him very simple questions. This is just I'm not even gonna lie, I've watched this particular video 3 or 4 times. And the level of cringe doesn't get any easier to deal with. I literally have to, like, when I'm listening, I have to, like, kind of squint my eyes because I'm ready to, this is about to get embarrassing.
The ball has to have a top and a bottom, correct?
Does it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's a
fucking
ball.
So?
Y'all say the
Where's
North
the top
Pole
of a
and the
ball?
South Pole, right?
Where's the top of a ball? Take
You
a
said it's at the
featureless
North
sphere.
Pole.
Take a featureless sphere. Where's the top?
It's not featureless. Y'all say the North Pole.
But you
and
you
the
said
South
a ball.
Pole.
You didn't say the Earth. You said a ball. Okay,
That's
so you're
what y'all
assigning-
saying. We are
you're
on a ball.
No.
You said we live on the outside of.
It's a globe, and the globe no one ever said was perfectly round. But in essence, there is no top or bottom to a ball. That's the point.
a
planet.
ball.
So Dave
Okay,
is
so
the Earth.
you're
it's a sphere,
designating
no?
the North Pole as the top
is
and
the
the
shape
South
of
Pole
the
as the
Earth?
bottom. That's fine. So now, how do we orient ourselves down? Where is down to us? Where's down?
What do you
Is
mean?
it
Where's down?
Is it towards the ground? Does down mean towards the ground?
Towards the gravity.
Imagine having to walk him through such a simple answer. This is what happens. See, I like conspiracies, but I don't get sucked in them to the degree where I just only go through that material. I always try to double check, and I try to find holes in whatever I might have found interesting. Because things might make sense to me, but it doesn't mean it's correct. So even especially when I hear something, oh wow, that kind of makes sense. Those are the points that I immediately try to disprove, because your brain can be your worst enemy. Okay.
The pole.
Yeah. When you say down, you mean towards the ground, right?
Yeah, that's the ground.
Yes.
So wherever the fuck you're standing on this thing,
Mm-hmm.
wherever the fuck you're standing, down is towards the ground.
But now look
It's
how
towards
the
center of the
look
earth.
how it
So
look how
nobody's
it
upside
turns.
down.
Look how it
Everybody
curves,
thinks-
motherfucker.
Huh?
Look how the fucking shit is on the side
and
of
if
the
you're
ball.
here, down is towards the center of the earth. And
But-
if
but
you're
you're
here, down is
standing
towards
on
center
the-
of earth.
but
And
you
if you're
see how-
here,
Bro.
down is towards the center of the earth.
That
This is how
doesn't-
fucking
no,
dumb
that
you
doesn't
are.
make
This is
sense,
how
you
fucking
fucking
dumb
asshole.
You
That's how
imagine
dumb
a
you
globe?
are. That shit
You
don't make
think
no
that down-
fucking sense.
You think that there's
You're
a
on the
magic
side,
down in
and
outer
it's supposed to
space
be
because you're
tilted,
imagining
and
a
it's supposed to
globe
be
in
on
your
an
house,
axis.
and you're imagining.
Bro. Get the yak out this man's hand. He needs to just do real stuff. They need to pay for some kind of schooling and education for him. Let him go see experiments up close, and he needs to just experience it firsthand. Because dude, I'm gonna show y'all some stuff right after this. Is nuts.
Shit is
The
fucking
ground
ridiculous.
below
Please
the
get this
globe.
clown out of
That's
here,
why you
please.
think that there's a down
All
in
right.
space.
Get this
in
clown outta
reality,
here.
there's no fucking
Who's-
down.
He's trying to get famous.
magically in
Okay, you got
space.
famous off of
Down
me.
is towards
Get him
the
out of
center.
here.
He said he's trying to get famous off of me. Mind you, this guy has 3.5 million subscribers. That's the level of stupid. Where this guy, who's kind of forgotten in hip hop history, he's just an old hater at this point. Let's be honest. It's saying that the guy with 3.5 million subscribers is trying to get famous off of him.
Of the earth. Do you get it? Do you
Get him
understand?
out of here. Down.
Well,
You're out of here. Where are you
Down
going?
is towards you is what you do to your fucking father. Get out of here.
Oh, now we got the gay jokes coming. He's getting a little mad. Okay, kiddo, listen. Can you admit that you only think
Yeah.
that this is
He called him
down
kiddo.
because you're standing on the fucking
All right.
ground, and so you're reinforcing what
I
is the
thought
actual
this would
truth.
be,
You want me down,
I
center
I
ground.
told you.
a nice discussion.
I
I
told
guess
you.
it got a
You
little
can't
bit
present-
aggressive.
He's a pseudoscientist.
So
and
pseudo-
And you're just a regurgitating, old, hating ass, rapping ass nigga. That's what he is. That's all he is. This is the crazy thing. It's no matter where you're getting your information from, it's secondhand. Lord Jamar, me, I'm only reading material that was conducted or experimented or whatever by other people. None of this stuff I've experienced myself. Okay, I can only go by the findings and review papers and etc. etc. He obviously went down the rabbit hole, got stuck in there, and decided this makes a lot of sense, and hasn't even tried to really disprove anything that he was led to believe. Because if he did, he would have some kind of reply. If he was really trying to weigh both sides to see which one made more sense, he would know at least some of the arguments, very simple arguments, by the way, that Professor Dave would have for him. He would have said, no, this is what gravity actually is. I know that's what you're going to say. No, he's just there it's your fucking head, bitch. Pathetic, terrible performance by him. And now, we're gonna see him double down. This is the most pathetic part, because not only does he double, triple down on his position, now he tries to throw any kind of accountability out the window and put it all on Godfrey, which Godfrey was being nice because twice he gave him a lifeline. He went and read dictionary definitions for Lord Jamar because Lord Jamar didn't know the definitions. He literally stopped the podcast or broadcast and said, "Oh, wait, I got the definition," when he didn't have to do that. He could have been a moderator and just watched this guy struggle and squirm for even longer than he already was. But he's gonna try and throw him under the bus. Very cowardly by fraud Jamar. This terrible friend you are, buddy.
But yeah, I was just not in my right state of mind. I apologize for allowing y'all to see me lose my cool.
At least you admit that.
Yeah, that's what happened. I lost my cool. I let this sucker bitch.
Look at this. This is the retarded stuff that these people think of. So I'm not even surprised Yaqub created the white race. Unbelievable.
Pull me into some shit. There's a guy on the show that used to be an ex-pimp, and, since he couldn't best me the last time, he did what a pimp does, and he got a bitch to do his dirty work. And that's what happened.
Actually, in that first video, he was saying things that was refuting what he was saying. He just was louder about it. That's really all that was happening. He was liquored up, feeling saucy. No, it's not on the fucking side of a ball. That don't make no fucking sense. It's the triangulation rays and all this other dumb, goofy, flat earth shit.
So, what I would
Ridiculous.
like to do, since everybody's watching right now, everybody's got their eye on me. I'm sure there's mad people that are here just to talk shit about me in the comments. Well, first,
And you deserve every bit. You made yourself look terrible. You made yourself look like an absolute buffoon. Not just when it came to articulating science and things like that, but you were immature and couldn't admit that you didn't know certain things. You couldn't even just say, you know what? I actually don't understand how that works. Can you explain it? No, you fucking bitch. You fucking... This man is probably in his 50s. At least. And you acting like that, bro? Shame on you.
first of all,
All right, so this is Lord Jamar. Mind you, he thinks white people are devils. But look who he runs to, because he had to tuck his tail. He feels stupid. Was regurgitating all his talking points and actually had someone there that was well equipped to refute them in real time. Because that's the thing, is like, he can talk all this slick stuff and use big words that the flat earthers have come up with to explain their position against people that don't know shit about shit when it comes to that. Yeah, it's like, what are those? I don't know. I never heard any of these terms. So yeah, it's real easy to kind of look good and stomp on that. But now you have someone who understands what you're talking about, can run circles around you, and now your ego's bruised. You're throwing your friends under the table. And now he runs to these two guys. This guy makes films, Sean Hibbler. I actually seen this, Old World Order. It's actually pretty interesting. I don't believe the conclusions that they come to, but I do think they have some valid questions to certain things. I find it kind of interesting, to be honest. So watch that if you want to. It's a pretty interesting, even if I don't believe everything they say in it, I still find it to be interesting and entertaining. And Flat Earth Dave, I don't really know about this dude that much, but from this thing I've seen, he's just as retarded as all the other flat earthers.
in that
he's propped up by Google. Like, you search flat Earth stuff that has nothing to do with him, whatever. You search, Austin Whitsitt was debating him and was saying that the algorithm feeds them Flat Earth Dave stuff. I mean, not Flat Earth Dave, Professor Dave stuff. And he said, no, it isn't. So Austin searched geocentrism debate Austin Whitsitt, and the first thing that comes up is Flat Earth, Professor Dave video. So it's proof.
That doesn't matter. Okay, that Whitsitt guy actually got a paid trip to, I think it was Antarctica, I forget where. It was one of the poles, I think the southern hemisphere, where flat earthers say there is no such thing as a 24-hour sun. And him and 4, I think, other flat earthers were there for 4 or 5 days, and the sun never set. They had to come to grips with reality that their hypothesis about what would happen if they were on a flat earth did not happen. And what the globetards said would happen did. And now they're being called grifters and agents. That's another thing. If everything you disagree with or don't want to be true can be chalked up to the Illuminati and Rockefeller and agents, you're retarded. And no, I'm not saying that those organizations don't have a heavy influence in things. Not saying that. They are very capable of conspiring, having agendas. I don't dispute that. But not everything can be chalked up to that. Sorry.
Proven right there. And the guy, his best argument, if you Google flat earth, you end up seeing my debate with him. By the way, if you want to feel better about your performance, watch my performance with him, because I went in thinking that he was just a guy that wanted to learn the truth and just hasn't seen it. It was very, very naive on my part. But the only thing he got out of it is that he was talking about spectroscopy and how we know what the other stars are, and I was pointing out that gas needs a container. And so he's like, well, spectroscopy in stars. Water. Yeah, and I said you can't have because I can't say the word spectroscopy without a container, and they run away. Dave thinks spectroscopy needs a container. Well, you do need a container if you want to have gas to analyze. So that's it.
So basically, he got smoked by homeboy too. So you got basically a support group of Professor Dave's victims. This is pretty sad. All he had to do was make a little 10-minute video apologizing for being a hothead. Apologize to Godfrey for looking like a total asshole on his podcast, and just say he was wrong. Or at worst, say, look, I'll be better prepared next time. I'd like to do it again to have a better performance. But no, he runs to these two guys so they can basically circle jerk each other. Yeah, so this is going to be Lord Jamar and his followers, just as low IQ as him, now trying to blame it all on Godfrey, and now he's an agent, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Gemro, real quick, he said, thank you, Gemro. He said, oh, gee, I hate to say it, but they did you how they did Billy Carson.
Billy Carson's a charlatan, liar. Some of his videos are interesting. I like to listen to them, not because I believe them, but just because they're entertaining. But it's stupid. It's dumb.
I said it when you had the YouTube guy up here, basically admitting to backdoor him. All that said, I agree that they are certainly hiding truth. Thank you, Gemro. Yeah, I thought about that. You know what I mean?
Setup.
Yeah, it definitely was a setup.
How come when they're showing guys doing spacewalks on the space station with the sun lighting up the Earth?
This dude really feels like he got set up getting the debate that he asked for. He got stomped on intellectually. It is what it is. We all take L's in life, my boy. We all do. All you have to do is admit it. And not with any asterisk. Not like, yeah, but that's because they set me up. Just say, bro, I lost my cool. I apologize for making my community look bad. I will be better prepared next time. I'd like to do it again, Dave. And I'll keep my cool next time. That's all you had to do. Be a man about it. But no, he runs to these guys for backup, and now they're having a whole conference. Pathetic. But yeah, watch these videos, man. They're hilarious. Watch them in their entirety. I'm gonna have them linked below. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts in the comments below. I'm out.